Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. And today we're going to be talking about autistic stimming and why autistic people need to stim. Self-stimming, self-soothing behaviour is known as stimming, and autistic people need to stim because it helps them to self-soothe, to self-regulate. So people like me will stim with things such as little fidget. This is a handheld fidget. This is a little fidget from Chewy Gem, and I absolutely adore it. This is the rainbow fidget, so I'll just get it closer to the camera so you can actually see it. And you may see me like on videos stim with this like this. Also, that I may like press it because it gives me that deep pressure that I like. I like to have deep pressure. It's quite nice. It feels quite like a hug in aspects because it's like you're pressing something and it's giving you that sensory feedback. Also with me, I do stim with my hair. I do twist my hair a lot, so in some videos you may see me go like this. It's because it helps me to calm down and self-soothe, self-regulate. I also stim by picking my nails, so you can see on the camera there that I pick the edge of my nails. I actually sometimes will make myself bleed, so I have to be very careful with doing that, but I do it again because it's a self-soothing behaviour. It's the pressure feeling, it's the feeling that I know that I'm doing something fidgeting and it's helping me to self-soothe and self-regulate. Stimming is very, very important to people on the autistic spectrum. People like myself need to stim to get off the negative input that we've had during the day. So it can be high-pitched noises, it can be going on public transport, it can be things that like where we're in places that we don't expect that we need to be going to. So again, it can be being around people, having high anxiety all the time. So for me, I stim to self-soothe from that negative input. I self-soothe to calm my anxiety because I'm quite highly anxious all the time. So again, it's to self-soothe, and I liked the video that Fathering Autism did yesterday. This is why I'm making this actual video, because I really liked the way that he talked about his daughter Abigail, who is a non-verbal autistic teenager, and he shows some of her stims and why she stims and how she sometimes enjoys it and sometimes doesn't. So I thought I'd make my own version of this video and just talk about how Fathering Autism inspired me to do this video. As an autistic person myself, who is more verbal than Abigail, I can kind of show you the more verbal side of stimming. So again, it can be things like twirling my hair like this. It sometimes, to me, like I might tut a lot, so I might go like that because I get nervous or anxious. Or sometimes I can just get really quiet, or sometimes I might sort of breathe deeply. So like if I'm nervous, I might go whoo, and it's kind of a stim I do to self-regulate and to self-soothe my anxiety when I get really stressed out in an environment I'm not used to. So again, it can be things like doing the deep breathing, it can be things like twirling my hair, playing with the little fidget toys like I've shown you, this little fidget, and also it's the feeling of having something to rub and feel, and the texture. Again, it can be just a really good distraction from the negative input that I've had during the day. Also, some good stims that I do is that sometimes like I'll like play with my sensory box, or I'll play with my jewellery. So again, I've got a sensory necklace on today, a rainbow one. So again, it's just something that I can touch and I can have on my neck, and sometimes I play with it in my hand like a hand fidget. So again, it can be some good stims, and stimming is essential for people on the autistic spectrum, not myself, because we need it again to calm down. It can be from anxiety, it can be because we're in pain, we're in distress, we don't feel very well. So again, it can be a form of trying to tell the person how we're coping and how we're doing. So again, don't stop the autistic person stimming unless it's a self-injurious stim. Then try and intervene, because obviously you don't want the autistic person, autistic child, autistic adult to be hurting themselves. We are encouraged to stim because it's a natural progression that our body shows to show whether we're in a good way or a bad way. Do not stop us from stimming, because our body needs that to self-soothe, self-regulate, calm down, get out all the negative input that we've potentially had over the last few days or even the last 24 hours. It can be things like loud noise. Like right now, my neighbour's got like a high-pitched hoover out and it's driving me absolutely bonkers. So again, it can be things like that that I'm trying to talk through and tell you that I'm kind of getting a bit frustrated and stressed out. But again, I want to talk about stimming from a autistic perspective, and I will attach the Fathering Autism link at the end of this video. But stimming is something that we do to basically get our negative input out, and again, it can be because some autistic people may do things like rocking or flapping. Like with me, I do like the finger picking. Like I will pick my fingers, or I will twirl my hair, or again I will fidget with my fidget toys, or sometimes I may just go and put on music really loud to knock out all the negative input that I'm getting into my head, so that I can self-soothe and do it that way rather than feeling that I'm overloaded with too much at one time. So I hope this has helped you understand autistic stimming. And if you have any questions, please put them down in the comments below. I will answer them. And I will see you next time. Bye, guys.